Well, g'day, and welcome back to Zhaoqing on a Saturday night, a rather chilly Saturday night. It's a bit cold out here, but we are out on the electric bike here, which we're right down the right down the eastern end of the city. We're going to take you down along. This is all new. This has all been built in the last sort of 3 or 4 years. So we're going to take you for a ride right the way down here. We have the river just on our left here. You'll see one of the road bridges heading over the river there from Zhaoqing over to Gaoyao. We've come about 13 or 14 kilometers down this end. So we're going to make our way back. We're going to show you some of what's happening along, well, what happens along the river. As I say, it is very chilly tonight, so it may be quite a quiet journey. But we have on the bike here, we have the 360 camera set up. So as we're riding, we're going to be filming on that, and then as we come across interesting things along the way, we'll pull over and give you a look around. So yeah, stick around. We're going to take off for a ride, and when we find something interesting, we'll be back talking to you again. Okay, so we've come to the first of the bridges here. We actually have 2 bridges here. So if we turn our camera around, you can see there's one on this side and then another mirror image of it over the other side. So when I first arrived in Zhaoqing, this was just one bridge here. The second one was built, they probably finished it maybe 18 months ago, 2 years ago maybe. So this one on this side is the new one. The other side has been here, I don't know how long, but yeah, a big project building this. So they've actually built this and the next bridge that we're going to see since I arrived here. So they've been very busy getting bridges over the river. Up here we have a big grassed area, which is very quiet tonight, but there's lots of these grassed areas as we go along the river. We can see there are a few people here. We've got people who've set up tents, and they'll come down here, cook up a barbecue, and enjoy hanging out. Hopefully up the way, we'll actually see they quite often have people selling like little plastic, they're like little snowboard things that the kids get on the grass hill here and slide down the hill. They have a great time. Also, you often get a lot of people hanging out under the bridge here. Like I say, it is very cold tonight. It's very quiet. We'll have to come back, do this trip again in the summertime and show you what the difference is. So we're going to carry on our way further up the road here, heading back towards the school and see what else we can find. So just up in front of us here, so we have the road up above on the left there. Then down here we have a car park. You'll often see caravans and camper vans. We've got one caravan in there now, but it's pretty quiet tonight. There's another car park back the way we've just been, which people also park camper vans and stuff there. So down here we have a little food stall. We have tables and chairs set up here. Lady waving at us. And then back, we're heading back this way. So we have another group of people who have set up their little tents in there. But then in here we have a sort of bigger park area. So there's a lot of people set stuff up in here. So we'll go and have a look what we've got down this way. We have some sort of a little building here. I'm not sure what this is. There are actually public toilets along the way as we're going. We've passed 2 sets already, but that looks like a little office of some kind or other. And then as we come through here, there's a few little food stalls. So we've got sweet potato, little, looks like barbecued oysters on the left, some fruit juices. And then setting up above us here is they're setting up mahjong tables in here. Both over here, and there's more down here in front of us. On our left just here we have the exercise equipment, so as get around behind this bike, there's a couple of people going hard on there. So I see mahjong tables in here and then more set up over here. So we'll go and have a quick look at this. It's yeah, I didn't realize they played mahjong down here, but they're still setting up. So they've got, what have they got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, looks like 12 tables here for playing mahjong. So we'll have to do a video on mahjong one of these days and give you a look at that. I don't know what the rules are or how to play it, but we'll come back and do a video on that one of these days sometime soon. There's more people starting to head down, so we might just be a little bit early. So by the time we get up sort of a few stops up the way, we'll probably have quite a good crowd here. So we'll see how we go. Hopefully there's a few more people as we work our way down. Right, stick around. We'll show you the next section we find. Okay, so our next little section down here, we have a bit of a karaoke set up down in here. Which we're not going to go all the way down there, but yeah, it's all happening. And then we're going to walk back through this way. So there's a lot of little stalls in here. So here we have a little shooting gallery, little air pistols shooting at balloons, win a stuffed prize. There's heaps of stuff on our way through here. There's a whole lot of stuff. Looks like some sort of fruit teas. Lots of seating set up. People playing cards back here. Then on our left we have a little art area. So they've got little statues you can buy and paint them up. So lots of little things to buy here. Little dragons, lots of little gnomes and things like that. Different sorts of arts and craft all the way through. And then carrying on, lots of food stalls as always. It's always food, street food everywhere here. So yes, all sorts of stuff. So we have these different, look like octopus on sticks here to be barbecued up. Little table area in here. More, looks like oysters on the grill. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff happens down here. It looks like there's another karaoke tent set up down in here. We're not going to go down there because it's just a little bit chilly here. So here we have lots of stuff. You can sort of pick what you want, chuck it in a basket. Lots more meat on sticks here, ready to be barbecued up. Heap more mahjong tables in here, so if you're into playing mahjong, down along the road. Hello. So yeah, everybody playing mahjong down here. Not for me, thanks. Okay, lots more food. So yeah, there's plenty of food on offer down here, all the way along this way. Looks like we might have coffee there. So yeah, as we come along, we're going to come to so we have another big parking area up on our right here, which doesn't look like it's open actually at the moment. So we did film this coming through here on the 360 camera. Here we have the sugar cane, which they'll grind up for you and make into a drink. then, so yeah, lots of stuff on offer. It's it is much quieter than it normally is. Like I said earlier, it is rather chilly here. Here's one of these blocks of toilets they have here, which are unisex. It always makes me laugh seeing these people complaining and seeing people whinging about transgender people and stuff using the wrong toilets. Lots of places here. Oh, here on the left here we have fireworks being let off over in Zhaoqing. So yeah, they're allowed to do that over there. So that'll be someone will have bought some fireworks and someone will be having some sort of a celebration of some kind. That looks like that's the end of that lot. But yeah, there are actually fireworks for sale just up the road here. Oh, we see one going off right now. Hello. So as we I don't know. I know. Yeah, you're from China. I'm not sure. I gotta keep going. So we're gonna carry on. I don't know what he's trying to say to me. Very excited to see a foreigner, but I don't know the language. Must get onto that one of these days soon. So here we have more of these little guns for shooting at the balloons. Some looks like these are probably the ring toss things where you're trying to get rings over these to win one of the prizes. What do we got here? Looks like something set up for writing, so Chinese writing, and they're winning a prize somehow or other. Okay, so down in front of us here we do have some people selling firecrackers and sparklers and things like that. So these are some here on our right, but we'll keep going. There's a better stall down the way here a little bit further with a lot more stuff for sale. So there's still people setting up here. We might still be a little bit early, but I wasn't going to come any later because it gets too bloody cold. It is a very chilly night. So here we have some of the fireworks for sale. You can see a few of the different things they have, sparklers, some of these little, so yeah, these are, you get a box like these here. They cost about 90 RMB and they'll set off probably 15 to 20, I don't even know what you call them, like star shells, I guess. So yeah, there's a few places here selling fireworks. Then we're going, hello. Likewise. Then we're going to head on up the stairs here. We'll give you a look at what's going on up on the platform up here. So this is a big sort of town square area. And up here we have lots of these rides for kids. So we have a little games thing here on our right. So they are, what do we got? Trying to get the balls through by the look of it. Knocking down the little characters. Oh, we got one. Good shot. And then over this way we have a few different things. So little quad bikes, little Formula One style cars, and then these bigger rides. So we have a digger here. So yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff here for people to ride on, and then there's a lot more, all the same sort of stuff over this way. We'll go for a wander over and have a look. So here we see some people on one of these cars. And yeah, they've got a whole stack of them along here. So there's plenty of them ready for people to come and hire. But we're going to jump back on the bike. We're actually going to have to get back up onto the road up here now, because this path down here sort of ends here. There's just behind us in front of here is a bit of industrial stuff. So we're going to get back past there and then back onto the path again once we get past this little industrial area and carry on our way. Okay, so we've made it right down to the sort of western end here, and there's a whole lot of stuff going on here. I wanted to ride back all the way down along the bottom road, but couldn't find our way back down there. So we're going to have a look at what's going on here. We've got performing here. So they've got she's got a WeChat QR code on her music stand there. So I don't know if people are being asked to donate money, like busking, or if they are paying to do a specific song. I'm not sure what's going on there. There's more singing going on down here. There's more food and stuff for sale along the way. More singing going on up here. And then we have various games and things going on. Then down this way we have what looks like a performance group happening. There's so much music happening here. I don't know how well you can hear me. We have another singing thing happening here. But this one down here actually looks like, so we actually have performers. We've actually got someone playing live drums down here. So yes, all going on here. So I haven't seen that setup before, so they might be just here for a special purpose. I don't know how all these people can actually sing. I'm sort of standing in the middle now of what I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different groups doing performances, and I can barely hear myself think. I don't know how anybody can sing with all that noise going on. So we're going to jump back on the bike. We're going to go a little bit further up towards the west here. We're actually going to head up towards close to where I bought my bike. So quite often down that way you will see fireworks and the like being let off at this time of year. So we're going to take a trip down there, see if we can see any fireworks up close. You're not actually allowed to let fireworks off on this side of the river, but they quite often do. So we'll go and have a look, see what we can see. Stick around. So we are now way down the western end of the city along the river here. We've got some people playing with some sparklers here. They did let off a few aerials a little while ago, and we just missed some being launched off the platform up in front of us. So yeah, I did actually ride back a little bit further back behind where we are now. And there's actually a police car sitting down there waiting, so people are probably a little bit quiet with the fireworks at the moment. Yeah, like I say, you're not actually allowed fireworks on this side of the river, but yeah, that police car will probably sit there for half an hour, and then oh, here we go, we've got a sparkler going up here. Yeah, police will probably sit there for 20 minutes or something, and then they'll take off and everybody will be back out with their sparklers again. Back also around behind us here, we'll head back around, just turn ourselves around here. We've got a little group, lion dance drumming group up here, which will they're just here practicing or something. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing, but we'll have a look, get them to play us a song maybe. So we've got get the theme right. So there's no actual lion dancer there, but hard at work practicing their music. Right, carry on. Okay, so we're going to carry on our way. We're going to head back to the school because it's bloody cold out here. Yeah, it was a really bad night to try and do this, but I basically just bought this 360 mount for my 360 camera on the bike, so I wanted to come out and test it out and give it a bash. So yeah, we'll see how we go. I'm not sure how well everything's going to turn out from the video tonight, but where are we going to go? We're going to head back the other way, get across the road. Okay, we've got a plan, Stan. What we're going to do is basically get over the road. There's another little footpath area over the road here. We're going to try and get into there to ride back because Yeah, I rode down on this raised walkway on the left here on my way down here, but there's just too many people on there. So we'll get down on this side. Should be a little bit quieter on our way home. So just to give you an idea of where we are, if you've watched earlier videos, so just down in here is the bike shop where I actually bought this bike, just down underneath these apartment buildings. And then just up here on our left is the Zhaoqing Temple, Zhaoqing Park area. So this sort of platform we're just coming up to now is sort of the back side of the Zhaoqing Square in front of Zhaoqing Temple. And might just have a look if there's a bit happening there. No, there's some dancing groups in there. It's another place worth coming and having a look at night time. There's always stuff happening in there. But like I say, it's bloody cold tonight, so there's not a lot happening. It's not a lot happening. Everybody is staying where it's warm. Everybody except for me, so it seems. So yeah, we're gonna head back home, get some warm food into us, and then a hot shower, I think. Try and warm up, because yeah, it's not that cold when you're sort of just out walking or standing, but out on the bike you just sort of got that extra bit of breeze running through, and it's a bit full on. It's a bit cool. So yeah, so actually we'll just keep the camera running, because there are a couple of other little spots that we are going to come and have a look at some point. Just over on our left here is this new area, which I haven't actually been in here yet. It's sort of a little bar. Actually, they've got some that's like okay, we're going to take a detour. We're going to spin around. We're going to go and have a look down in here. That's I thought it was a little bar area, but it looks like it's all selling plants. So that's quite interesting. Okay, so we might park the bike up here. And we're going to take a little stroll through here and have a look what we can see. So, as we walk in here, so these are on the right. These were put in a little while ago. Looks like they're places so people can set up little bars, coffee shops, all that sort of thing. But there's not much happening here at the moment. It's not a great time of year for it. It's just too cold to be outside like this. Then if we head around this way, we're going to see what we can see through here. So we have a bit of a park area over this way. We can see some kids rollerblading in there. So, yeah, okay, so nice big rollerblading area for the kids. That's really good. So yeah, like I say, this is all new. Okay, so over the far side, I have seen that there's some little amusement sort of rides for kids and stuff in there. There's some other food stuff in there. We're not going to go walking all the way around. We'll come back and do a full video another time. But yeah, there's a few guys and girls in here rollerblading around, having it's a good way to keep warm on a night like tonight. And then we have this wonderful water feature in here. We'll have to come back and have a look at all this during the daytime, although it does look good under lights as well. And then heading back this way, we have a, okay, we'll duck around this side through the car park. So it looks like a restaurant's in here. Yeah, there's a few people in there eating. And then a garden centre in here. Oh, so up the back here we have, looks like electric car charging ports. So yeah, if you got an electric car, pull in there to charge up. These are starting to appear everywhere here in Zhaoqing as electric cars get more and more popular. And then back out, I think this is where we came in. Getting myself a little bit lost here. And then over on the right here, yeah, we have a little garden centre set up. So we have here lots of new apartments here. There's lots of new apartments further down the road here. So yeah, people will be trying to sell things like this here. They probably only be here for 6 months or something, and then once sort of everybody's bought stuff for their apartments, they'll be off somewhere else, selling somewhere else, I imagine. Right, back on the bike, and we're going to carry on our way back to school. Oh, up the hill, can the electric power do it? Yes, it can. So, yeah, we'll keep the camera rolling for a little while and just see what else we can see along the way here. So we see a stack of guys on bikes riding along. No helmets or anything. Like I say, helmets are now compulsory on electric bikes. They weren't when I first arrived, but they have been for the last couple of years. But yeah, a lot of people still don't use them. I was actually coming back from when we did the video around the bar street around the lake, the restaurant and bar street. I'd parked my bike at the entrance to the street and then walked around there. And then when I came back, got on my bike, as I was getting on my bike back at the entrance to the street, there was actually police out the front stopping everybody on their electric bikes if they didn't have a helmet on. So no fines or anything being handed out. They were just being told to get off the bike, push your bike. So people would have pushed their bike 50 metres down the road, got away from the cops, and then straight back on their bike, no doubt. So yeah, they're still not enforcing that with fines or anything like that. They're just sort of giving people warnings still. But no doubt, in a year or so, I have no doubt that they'll probably start issuing fines for people who aren't wearing helmets. Yeah, more restaurants here on the left. This is quite a popular place. This little place here. They've got tenting up at the moment. That's normally all open, and people sit out there, and you can sort of see the river over on the right. Watch the traffic go by. Coming under the bridge here, we've got train line, and then the road above. And then when I actually bought my bike, I don't know if I mentioned it, but one of the things that was the deal breaker on buying this bike is being able to fit through these little gates. Most places it's no problem. They are the narrowest gates And that is for me where I want to go to get over the river to Gaoyao. So when I bought the bike, I had to make sure it was of a size that could fit through there to get over to the other side of the river. There's actually little foot pegs that you can get, sort of a sort of molded plastic which fits onto the bike, so that your passenger has got footrests if you're carrying a passenger. But I told the guy at the bike shop, nah, don't put them on, because that's going to make my bike too wide. Basically, without the footrest, my bike is 43 centimeters wide, and we have 45 centimeters available to get through onto the bridge there. So if you can't fit through there, you have to actually go up onto the roadway, which I really didn't want to do. I try and avoid being in traffic as much as possible, because I try and avoid that. It's just all too busy, there's too much going on. And we are now, green light, beautiful timing. We are now on our road, heading back down to the school on the right here. So, given that, I'm going to sign off. I hope you can still hear me. I've got the wind muff on my microphone, but I'm not sure. I guess this will be a test to see how well the wind muff works. But so we're on our school here on the right here now. So I'm going to sign off, leave it here. I hope you've all enjoyed having a little look around. Hasn't quite been as good as I was hoping. It's all very quiet. So we'll let you go first. Go on then. So we'll if you've enjoyed that, hit that like button, share with friends. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, hit us up in the comments section. If you have anything you would like to see, any ideas, videos you'd like me to make, let me know. If I get any good ideas, I will endeavor to make that video. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope everybody's keeping warm, because I know I'm bloody not. It's freezing. So thanks everybody. I'm going to go and get warm, and we will see you all in the next one. Take care.